Hello, I'm the Noodle Shamans, and in this video today I'm going to be showing you how to grow 17-inch arms. So let's get into it. Now, I'm not going to give you sets of reps, I'm not going to tell you what exercises to do. You guys should make your own routine and make it enjoyable and something you actually look forward to doing and you appreciate doing and you're excited for. And if I give you specific exercises, it's just not going to happen. Play around, rotate them, have fun with it. The gym is meant to be a fun space. And find something that works for you. Don't look for somebody else's arm workout. Make your own. Experiment. That's what the gym is for. It's experimentation. You're a sculptor. You're not a factory. Now this goes for everything and not just arms, but really focus on getting such a gnarly stretch on the bottom of every single fucking rep. Studies show that, first off, the length and position of a rep is the most conducive to hypertrophy. But even a step past that, they've shown that just stretching your muscles without lifting weights at all, but just gnarly, hard, painful stretches of your muscles creates muscle growth, which is insane. So if you can get that stretch on the bottom of every rep with the weight pulling your arm down, stretching those fibers past each other, you're just going to get so much more jacked. And part of this is your muscles are really wrapped tightly by this membrane, and that actually prevents muscle growth. And as you stretch this membrane out, you create room for your muscles to grow. Try to superset every single arm exercise, because when you're training arms, it's really systemically unfatiguing. However, you're really fucking exhausting your muscles when you go to failure, so you need to rest them, but you don't need to rest your entire body, which is why supersetting on arms specifically is so powerful. Now on legs, if you're super squatting fucking squats and deadlifts, you're going to die. You're not going to be able to lift a lot of weight. But for arms, you can get away with it because of how little weight you're actually lifting. Which is why supersetting is such a good idea, because you save so much time, and as your biceps are resting, your triceps are working. And an extension of that is don't go for a pump. Don't squeeze your arms at the top of the contraction. You're not getting muscle here. You're just getting a pump. And a lot of you probably go to the gym, and you think the biggest pump you're getting possible is the most muscle you're gaining possible, and it's just not the case. And you really have to let your ego go aside and be like, I'm not getting a gnarly pump today, but I'm going to get some gnarly gains out of this. And just go for a stretch, and don't try to do these high rep, squeezing sets where you just pump as much blood into your arms as possible. It doesn't make them grow. It just simply doesn't make them grow. You still do those workouts sometimes, once a month if you want to have some gnarly pictures or whatever, but it shouldn't be your go-to arm exercise because it just doesn't make you grow. And when you're training, just train to failure. Your arms, you're not going to overtrain them. Doesn't matter if they're sore the next day. Just train to failure every set. Don't hold back. Just give it your all. Mike Menser that shit, baby. And guys, so your biceps only make up a third of your arm. Your triceps are 2/3, which means that your triceps are literally double the volume of your bicep. Additionally, the long head of your tricep makes up about 2/3 of your tricep, which means 2/3 squared is about a half. Your long head of your tricep takes up half of the muscle mass of your arm, and it connects behind your shoulder joint, which means that when you put your arm over your head, you're stretching the long head of your tricep, but none of the other ones, so you're isolating it more because it now becomes the limiting factor of what's going to fail first. And that means that if you do a bunch of overhead tricep stuff, your arms, sure, they won't be proportionate. You're going to overdevelop the long head of your muscle, aesthetic-wise. But you're going to get some really big, gnarly arms really fast. And that is the secret there. Is just do a bunch of overhead tricep. Do with barbells, cables, dumbbells, whatever it is. Do a bunch of overhead tricep work, and you're going to have gnarly, massive arms. Now, you will have to do biceps as well, but I'm sure you guys aren't too mad about having to do biceps. It's probably the one thing you'll do without being asked. And before I head out of here, I just want to say, enjoy the journey, guys. The gym is your playground. It's not a test, okay? Just, have fun with it. Putting on muscle mass takes time. Eating a calorie surplus, but, just know it's going to take time to build mass on your arms. And just enjoy every single time you go into that gym. And don't think about the end result of 17 inches. Just think about, man, my arms look bigger today than they did a month ago. And that's fucking awesome. But with that, I'm going to wrap this video. I'm a new YouTube channel. I have 11 subscribers. I'm not doing very good, as you can tell, on YouTube, but I really enjoy making the videos, so if you do enjoy it, please consider subscribing. We'd really appreciate it, but if you don't, that's totally fine too. Just have a wonderful day. That's literally all that matters in the end of life. It's just have a great day. Nothing else, everything else is irrelevant.